The question of whether or not the Jets will trade Sam Darnold. Previous reports indicated that they would make a decision after they evaluate the incoming draft class. Joe Douglas, the GM of the team, meeting with the media yesterday on the question of whether he is willing to entertain trade offers for Sam Darnold. Here he is.
I will answer the call, if it's made. And so, as it pertains to Sam, I mean, like I said, Sam's we think a dynamic player in this league, with unbelievable talent, and who's really has a chance to really hit his outstanding potential moving forward. But like I said earlier, if calls are made, I will answer them.
That's the next best thing, to taking the for sale sign with a mallet out into the yard and just banging it into the ground, because it sounds like the Jets, who gave up the 6th overall pick and 3 second-rounders to move up to number 3 years ago to get Sam Darnold, are ready to get what they can for him, because they know they're getting a franchise quarterback or a potential franchise quarterback with the 2nd pick in the draft. It's going to be Zach Wilson or it's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Either way, fine by us. Let's go ahead and get value while we can for Sam Darnold before some of these other teams out there that are looking for quarterbacks address their needs elsewhere.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, the Jets are, in my opinion, in an unbelievable position. They really are. As you know, and we've discussed a lot, I'm a Sam Darnold fan. I do think you could still win football games with him. I still think he has talent. Like we've talked about, it hasn't been much of a supporting cast. I think there's enough positives that I've seen over the few years to go, hey, if they can just help him out a little bit, you can win games with him. Now, my thoughts about Zach Wilson. Yeah, I think Zach Wilson's special out of BYU. But that's and we'll see. I think there's people in the NFL that think that as well. But we're going to see what that is. But with them, they have so many options. It's, keep Sam Darnold, okay? It's trade Sam Darnold and draft a Zach Wilson or Trevor Lawrence, who's ever there. And I expect it to be Zach Wilson who's there, because I still think Jacksonville's going to take Trevor Lawrence. I do. There's too many dots to connect there that makes sense to me. But also in the fact that, they could come to the determination and just go, wait, we like Sam Darnold. We'll sit here and we'll just see what gets thrown at us. Is there a team that's going to get real thirsty for Zach Wilson and throw out a unbelievable trade package to get him? And now they could be sitting pretty, and maybe they're the ones that move down a few spots but collect a few second-rounders and things like that. So from that aspect, man, the Jets have a lot of options, and Joe Douglas is going to have his work cut out for him as far as how he wants to work this out and play this game.
One of the reasons to make a move on Darnold is before May 3, that's when the 5th-year option kicks in. And if they're going to take a quarterback, you don't want the 5th-year option. That's now, as of this year, I finally researched it, refreshed my memory, fully guaranteed the moment that it's exercised, not just guaranteed for injury. So I'd say May 3 is the absolute deadline for getting Darnold to another team. This year he's due to make roughly $4.8 million in total compensation in the last year of his rookie contract. They've paid out a lot. He got a $20 million signing bonus at the 3rd overall pick in the draft. And, hey, I said with him then what I'll say again now. Franchise quarterbacks, typically the easiest way to find them in the draft, specifically top of the draft.
Yeah.
If you have an opportunity to get one that you think is going to be a franchise quarterback, you do it. If it works, awesome. If it doesn't, you'll be back there again soon enough to try again with a new GM and a new head coach.
Yeah, right.
But you'll still be back again to try again before too long.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And with the no – with the rookie salary cap and all of that now, I mean, it's just not that hard to move on. So this is what, they're going to have to weigh this. This is why Joe Douglas gets paid the big bucks, and Robert Saleh and Mike LaFleur. They're going to have to evaluate this, figure out what's best for their organization. As you heard me say yesterday, again, I'm a Sam Darnold fan. I won't be mad if the Jets keep him. And he does fit that system, the Shanahan, Mike LaFleur, Matt LaFleur style of play. There's no doubt he can play in that system, and I think he can thrive. But when I look at Zach Wilson, I just go, it's more than fit in that system. He's the perfect guy for that system, like perfect. he's Aaron Rodgers like we're seeing up in Green Bay right now. So there's that, except he's going to be younger and more athletic and those type of things right now. So that's where I get excited if I'm a Jets or a Jets fan or anything like that. And we'll see where they go. But they got a great spot to be in at number 2, and we'll see where it goes.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.